Hello, it's Ash and welcome to my channel and welcome to day 3 of the Don't Skip the Stretch for 7 days challenge. Well done for being here in day 3. Now, as I've said in all of these videos and you'll see throughout the week, I keep repeating this, but these are great for post-run stretching in the morning or in your lunch break or after work, whenever you want to do these stretches, because we are moving through them, they are dynamic, we are not statically stretching cold muscles, so they are great for any time of the day. So we're going to make a start with our right foot out, our right shin out in front. We're going to bend the left knee and we're going to bring the left knee towards the right foot with the left foot out nice and wide. Hands behind the hips. We're going to work into the hips and the glutes a lot in this stretch, and we're going to start with some hip flossing. So let's bring those knees up nice and slowly and we'll come all the way over to one side, knees come down and then all the way over to the other side, and we're flossing into the hip ball and socket joint. So what that does is it keeps it nice and smooth, it makes it run through that range of motion healthier, it keeps the cartilage again moving, keeps that area lubricated. And if this feels really easy and comfortable, it's not a competition, so don't ever just go into something because I've said you could. Make sure you listen to your body, but you could bring your hands out in front and that just makes it a little bit more intense with the body weight. You have to use your abs a little bit to squeeze your tummy muscles as you come over. You might travel a little bit with this as well. You might notice that you move around the mat or the floor with this one. Okay, and just moving left and right. Noticing where it feels smooth and where it feels a bit clunky, a bit like... Is the one hip more than the other that feels a little bit more clunky? Or do they both feel a little bit clunky? Okay, as we come back to the starting position now, with this right foot in front and the left knee here, what we're going to do is hands behind the back, and we're going to do some opening up of the gate. So imagine you're opening up a gate, really working into the hip, the glute muscles, the glute medius, but also into the inner thighs, and slowly come back down. We're pushing this knee into the floor as we open this one up like a gate. And again, so externally rotating this is, and we're trying to get it as close to vertical or maybe slightly past it if we can. Again, don't judge your body from my body. If your body's a lot tighter, I do a lot of work and I have done for over a decade on my body in terms of mobility work. So I've got a lot of practice. Good work. So we're just again massaging right into that hip joint and all the muscles and the tendons around it to keep that range of movement healthy. Okay, and then as you come down with this knee now, we're then going to go into a bit of a glute stretch on this right side. So we're going to bring the belly button as if we're coming towards the shin, and we're going to bring the elbows down in front of the shin. So trying to push that belly button down into the floor, and we should feel that in that right hip glute area. And then what I want you to do is just move over to the left and move over to the right as you push your belly button into the floor. Just gently sway side to side. And maybe if you feel like you've got more, you could come down a little bit further, so you could just rest your head towards the floor, but again, we're just moving left and right. Or maybe, so there's 3 levels here really. You can stay on your hands, you can come onto your elbows for the middle step, or the slightly more intense versions, take the elbows out and bring the forehead just hovering off the floor. So there's 3 versions. Make sure you are listening to your body and you are doing the right one for your body. How does this feel? Do you get a negative or a positive response in the mind to this? So we're going to slowly come up, and then from here what we're going to do is this left foot now, we're going to come all the way over and we're going to bring this left foot right over the right thigh. And we're going to sit the hips down into the floor, and then we're going to hug with the right arm to this left knee, and we're going to twist that left arm to help us twist and look over that left shoulder. And then we're just going to hug the knee into the armpit into a 7 out of 10 stretch, and then release it maybe to a 4 or a 5 out of 10 stretch. Hug it in, then release. Keep the hips sitting into the floor. So slowly massage with that. Make sure we breathe in, see if you can have a nice smile. Know that you've been here working on your body, your mobility, helping your joints and your muscles function and move better. So well done. Okay, and then slowly release the hands behind the hips, take the foot off. And then we're going to switch around with that now. So we're going to bring that left shin in front with the right foot backwards, a gap between the foot and the knee. Hands backwards, we're going to open the gate into this right hip. We're going to open up, and already I can feel that this is a slightly bit more tighter for me on the inner part of the thigh. So as I come up, I'm going to go a little bit slower as I get to the top. I'm going to make sure I'm squeezing those hip muscles to come up, and then I'm coming back down. So I'm a little bit of a pause at the top, and you're not doing it like a windscreen wiper real fast. You're going nice and slow because you want to be kind to all of those tendons and the muscle tissues and the cartilage. You don't want to be brutal to your body. It's like we're slowly reshaping and re-teasing your body to be a slightly different range of motion with every stretch we do. It takes time and consistent practice. Well done. This time as we come down, again, we're going to go over this left shin. So we're going to bring the belly button as if we're bringing the belly button down into the shin. We're going to bring the 3 levels again, hands, and you can move left and right with the head here, or maybe you could go level 2, which would be onto the elbows, and you can go over to the left, over to the right, or maybe you could just move the elbows out a bit further and bring the forehead just hovering off the floor. Again, we want to be feeling that in that hip glute area on the left hip. Maybe you might be getting some on the right groin. That's fine, that's normal as well. Make sure the shoulders feel soft and the jaw feels relaxed. Keep breathing as we move and massage the body. So we're on day 3 of this challenge, so well done, we're almost halfway. Tomorrow, day 4, will be the halfway point. If you're new to stretching daily, how are you finding it? Okay, and then we're going to come up nice and slowly. And then again, we're going to go hands behind the hips. Let's support the body as we bring this right foot all the way over, past the left thigh. Place it onto the floor if we can. You can always place it onto the thigh if you can. And then sit the hips down in towards the floor. And then we're going to go right arm behind the back. Left arm hugs that knee, and it hugs the knee in towards the armpits. Find a 7 out of 10 stretch as you hug it in. And then relax and breathe out and release it into maybe like a 4 or 5 out of 10 stretch. Hug it into a 7 out of 10, then relax it. So you're just slowly massaging and pulsing. So your connective tissue is like cling film across the muscles, all the different muscles. Again, that can get tight across certain areas. So the massaging effect, the dynamic movement, helps lubricate it, helps it just glide over each other a little bit more smoother. It gets some fluidity into the area. Okay, keep breathing. Last one, little stretch longer into it. Hold it. How nice does that feel? And then just release. Okay, hands behind the back now. And then just bring the legs into a cross-leg position. Whichever leg first, because we're going to do both. And then we're going to go get comfortable onto your bum. We're going to come over and bring your chest over towards the left knee. Push the belly button down in towards the thigh. And then walk the hands and the head over towards the middle of the hips. Carry on going all the way over to the right. Push the belly button down. Keep the spine as long as you can. And you're just moving nice and slowly left and right with that a few times now. Keep breathing. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Let the elbows be light and soft as well. And you're thinking about squishing the hips into the floor. So you're giving them a good stretch, a good squish, sorry. Okay, and come back up with the head. Let's switch legs around. And if you've not done this before, sometimes it can feel a bit strange because we favour one leg in front of the other. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So come down, notice how that slightly changes the sensations in this work, in this squishing. So this compression, it'll be squeezing and squashing everything, making sure it moves over each other gladly, it glides over each other smoother. Keep breathing as we do this. And if you've enjoyed this stretch on day 3, or if you're just jumping into day 3, please do. You can say thanks for this video. It takes you 2 to 10 seconds to do this. You can just say thank you in the comments. You can put thanks for the video, Ash. You can put thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel if you're not already and click the notification bell. And also you can share this challenge with somebody that would benefit from it if they want to kickstart their stretching habit. I'm going to slowly come back up, and if you're interested, there's lots of exclusive content on my video membership platform if you want to have a look in the link in the description below. I greatly appreciate all of your support in the comments and all your likes and all your engagement with my channel. It's amazing just to read all the comments, how you're using my videos, how my videos are helping you in part of your training, your preparation for events. It's really humbling to be able to reach you and connect with you in all around the world from my little garden studio. So I'm very grateful for all of your support. I hope you feel much better after that hip and glute work. I hope you can feel all of that work that we've done and it feels nice. You hopefully will feel a little bit freer and looser for the rest of your day. And I hope you have a good day, whatever you are doing. And I shall see you tomorrow in day 4. Well done. Thanks for watching.